YouTube Essentials here. So for today's video, I'm going to be making a bed crown, and I'm going to be using this fabric cardboard to make it. This cardboard is used to hold all kinds of fabric, both light and heavy fabric, so you can imagine how strong it is. I'll be using this leftover wood that I have at home, and the back has been covered with mirror reflective paper because I used it for another project and it's a leftover, so that's what I'll use for the back of the bed crown. I'm going to try and see if I can make a curve with the cardboard. It's really hard to bend, but I'm going to do my best to create a curve on the cardboard. This is close to the curve that I can work with, so now I'm going to be attaching this to the wood. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. I'll be using a strong adhesive, and I'm using an E6000 glue on the screws that I had used to attach the wood to the cardboard. I'll be using this to make rose shapes for my decor. I'm going to cover it lightly with cooking spray before I then add a mixture of cement and water. I don't want the roses to be too thick, so I just poured it enough where it would just reach the top of where the pattern stops. I'm going to keep this aside to dry. These are large toy crowns that I got from Party City, and I got 2 of them. And that's what I'll use around the cardboard. For the middle, I'll be using this foam flower that I got from Joann Fabric. I'll be gluing that in the middle. And then now I'm going to be taking out the roses that I made with cement. I'll be gluing my roses to the crown. Now I'm going to be removing the purple jewels that was on the crown when I got it because I don't need purple on this design. Now for the first time in a long time, I'm going to be spray painting my work with a different kind of color. This is what I'm going to be using. And it's different from my usual gold or silver or red. And it's not bad. I just want the crown to have this old rustic look. And now to add a faded gold effect, I got this gold chalk paint from Joann Craft Store. And I'll be applying it to the crown. For all the lovers of silver or gold, you can still use either of those colors and it would still look pretty. I'm doing this because I want to do something different and I'm not going to keep it. It's for someone. So yeah, that's why I'm just going to be using this color for this project. I ended up spray painting the bottom part of the cardboard as well. I spray painted the jewels that I had removed gold. And I'll be adding little gold gems that I had to the other places where I had removed the purple gems. I'm going to put gold chain all around the circle here. The flower in the middle does not look the same with the roses that I had made, so I still have one that's left from the other roses that I had made earlier. So I'm going to add that one in the middle, and I'm going to spray paint it and then give it that gold effect and glue it in place. The design that I have on both sides here have pointed tops, so I'm going to give the same effect to what I have here in the middle. So I got this picture frame from the Dollar Tree, and I'll be cutting it into two using a soldering iron. I want to add more character to the crown, so I got these cute peacocks that are Christmas ornaments from Joann fabric, and I'm going to be gluing them on to the cardboard. The bed crown is going to be attached to the wall with hangers. I ended up painting the top to make it blend with the rest of the color that's on the design. This might look a little bit too much, but when it's mounted on the wall because of the size, it's going to look perfect. I got this sheer curtain from Walmart. You can use as many packs as you like, as long as it's going to cover the area that it's going to be above the bed in the room. I got this trim from Joann fabric, and I'll be using it to outline the sheer curtain. I made 2 for the bed crown. I'm going to keep this aside and then use a different fabric on the inside. I got this fabric from Joann Fabrics as well, and it's not silver. It looks more like a light chocolatey color. Now I'm going to be using a ruler to measure how high I want this fabric to be inside the bed crown. I'll be making light pleats on the fabric before attaching it to the wood, and I'll be attaching it with a staple gun. I'll be covering the rough edges here with a trim. The bottom part of the cardboard looks rough, so I'm going to be covering that up with gems that I got from Walmart. And these gems will be spray painted gold, and I'll be gluing them to the bottom of the cardboard. Now I'm going to be attaching the sheer curtains that I got from Walmart that has been outlined with a dark brown trim. This will be attached to the front of the bed crown, and I'll be using the staple gun to attach it to the cardboard. And I'm attaching this from the middle. The second half is also going to start from the middle. Remember, the back already has hooks to make it easy to mount it on the wall. This looks pretty, and as you can tell, this color scheme is to make it more obvious that it's for a matured bedroom. I ran away from all the girly color so that it will look mature for an adult bedroom. I was going for a Victorian theme, so this bed crown just adds a little bit of that to the bedroom. Like I said earlier, this is for someone, so I'm just displaying it in my bedroom so you guys can see what it looks like. And I also said earlier that you can change the color scheme to suit your style. I hope you like the way the Victorian theme decor turned out, and remember to like this video and share it with your friends and families as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Now I have other DIY videos linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.